Good afternoon, Bloom Children. This is the Thursday show. Our countdown continues. Only 2 episodes left before spring break. Coming up on today's edition of BloomScene, we get to know yet another faculty member. I'm your host, Sanaya. Offered on activities, we have Alex Cervantes, and on sports, we have India Martin. It is Thursday, March 21st, 2024, and you're watching BloomScene. Now for our top story. It is Women's History Month 2024. This year we are celebrating women in politics. Democrat Regina Romeo is the mayor of Tucson, Arizona. Romeo was raised by farm workers in Arizona. She was the first member of her family to graduate from college. Speaking of women in politics, Congresswoman Robin Kelly is hosting the Youth Opportunity Fair at Hillcrest High School on Saturday, April 6th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Learn about job opportunities and other ways to get involved. Attendance is free, but you are encouraged to register in advance. Now we celebrate another woman here at Bloom as part of our ongoing series of interviews with faculty and staff. Today we get to know more about one of our students' favorite English teachers.
I am Miss Mathis.
How you doing, Miss Mathis?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Okay.
This is my 9th year at Bloom. I believe that was 2015, 2016. I was a parapro for 5 years for Arrow. It's a special education cooperative based out of Oak Lawn. I also coached travel volleyball for 9 years before I became a teacher, and I worked for the Park District with lunch. So up until this year, I've taught all English 2, so all sophomores, so I know like the majority of the building, which is awesome. But this year I get to teach juniors as well. So I'm 2 English 2 and 3 American Lit.
So your neck.
How would you describe your teaching style?
My teaching style, I would say I'm like a mama bear / coach. I try to be a real cheerleader for my students and make them feel comfortable to talk and open up. But I'm also a mama bear. I have 2 of my own. But as Edgar knows, like once I have you as a student, you're also my child. So sometimes it's like a little more tough love. But I just try to really make my students feel like valued and cared about and just listen to them.
It's an apple. So,
Oh man, my favorite thing about working at Bloom. Well, number 1 is our students. I absolutely love my students. This year and last year especially, I feel like I hit the jackpot with students. So the halls are just filled with teenagers that I can't wait to see every day. And then also the staff here. There are so many amazing teachers. I'm friends with almost everyone. Some of the teachers were in my wedding. Some of them I've gone to school with. Mr. Alvarado, we went to school together to become teachers. So I just love our staff.
Thank you, Ms. Mathis. That's it for announcements. Let's go to Alex with their activities.
Thanks, Sanaya. The Baile de la Primavera is Friday, April 5th in the Student Cafe from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come dance to DJ Latin Entertainment. The cost is $20. Don't forget the theme for prom 2024 is Tangled in the Lights. Prom will take place on Friday, May 3rd at Chateau Del Mar in Hickory Hills. Tickets are on sale now in the bookstore. If you are a junior or a senior and want to stay on top of this year's prom news, then join the Prom Google Classroom. Just scan the QR code on the screen. You can also contact Mrs. Stockwell or Mr. Norberg with questions. That's it for activities. Now let's go to India with sports.
Thanks, Alex. We begin sports with a correction. We said that the boys volleyball team season begins on March 28th, and in fact, it began on Tuesday, March 19th. Unfortunately, they lost their first game to Oak Forest 0-2. The boys face Lincoln Way West and Joliet Central tomorrow. On Saturday, they face Wheaton North. Over spring break, the boys volleyball team plays Creed Monet in Rich Township. The boys track and field team is at Proviso West this Saturday. The baseball team played Rivius on Tuesday. Unfortunately, we lost that one. They played TF South on Wednesday, and we are still waiting on the score. The boys are currently 2-0 and 1 overall. They face Shepherd on Friday and Argo on Saturday over spring break. The baseball team plays Evergreen Park, Mancino, and Rich Township. The girls' soccer team takes on Mother Immaculate away today. The softball team plays TF South on Wednesday. We are waiting on a score. The softball team is currently 2-0. Over spring break, the girls take on Argo, Evergreen Park, Mantino, and Rich Township. That's it for sports. Let's take it back to Sanaya.
Don't forget about the Of Course I Go to Bloom challenge. Share your video with Mr. Cook, jcook at sd206.org. That's BloomScene teachers. Remember to email your announcements to Mr. Cook. We will see you here again.